Hello YouTube, how is everybody today? Hope all went well for you. My day, pretty productive. So if you're here for wanting to see my progress on my current top for my Top Tuesday segment. Well, I have gone to town on it. It is now finally a good count that under the arm, like the body part of it, is not so over abundance of fabric, I guess you could say. Like I've got it down to a good size. When you guys saw it last time, I was on the round about to make the armhole. So right here's my stitch marker. I'm going to take it out now because, like I said, I went to town. And here's the front. And there's a lot of the body. And then the back. Hope you guys got a good look at it. So yeah, it's coming along pretty good. Let me figure out where I left off. I can re-add the stitch marker. So it will be definitely done for next week. I have not yet purchased the yarn for my next top, nor at this point have I picked out my next top I'm going to do. No idea, who I'm thinking about checking out. Well, actually, I finished actually on a proper row. Wow, I'm surprised. So one thing I like about this top, you can stop mid-row and easily figure out where you are. But yeah, I figure maybe 5 or 6 more rounds and this should be done. Now a little bit about the yarn I'm using. I'm using a Caron Skinny Cake, well, 2 Caron Skinny Cakes. It calls for a size 3, or it is a size 3 yarn, sorry. For hook and knitting needles, it calls for 4mm or US 5. I'm using a 4.25mm hook. It is 8.8 ounces, 250 grams, 727 meters, and 795 yards. This is 100% acrylic. The colorway is called Grape. And I am using a pattern from Bag O' Day Crystal. So, been enjoying this top. Like I said, I whipped through it. Once I finally got a good count for my body size, because like I said, I did go down on my hook and I did go down on my yarn size than what Crystal used in her video. And the first 2 attempts, way too much fabric. I would have been very short in the body had I stuck with those other 2 counts. So first time I ripped it back, thinking, okay, we'll take out this many peaks and valleys, thinking that would thin it out. Thinned it out a little, but not quite enough. So I looked at it some more when I got to that point and thought, okay, how much more should I take out? Because the more you take out, then the more stitches you need between each peak and valley, and the more rounds you're going to have to do to make it long enough to go under the armpit comfortably. So there's way more now rows in the yoke than what I had originally done. But I can't wait till next week to show it to you it's finished. I'll definitely, hopefully have a picture, like a still picture as well, so I can insert that so you see a full picture of the top. But yep, I'm definitely liking it. Like I said, I'm going to stick with the Caron Skinny Cake. I'm really liking how light that works up and stuff. And we'll just have to wait and see what I pick next for the yarn and who I decide to go with for my next pattern. So everyone have a great night. Tomorrow would normally be my Whip Wednesdays. I have no whip for you guys tomorrow, so I may try and go live with a bingo at some point tomorrow. Or maybe a live, hey, let's sit, hang, craft, chat, for an hour or 2. We never know with me, right? So if you guys are new to my channel and you like what you see, hey, please give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't care either way. If you would like to, you can always subscribe to my channel, turn on my notifications. That way you can see pretty much everything. Well, hopefully you'll see everything I put up, but I don't post stuff every single day, but I'm trying to make shorter videos more often, so I may have something you like. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you all later, and have a good night.